Hi class, and welcome to week 7. This week's learning module is the job application portfolio. It has come to my attention that some students are finding it difficult to navigate through the learning modules for the week. To help with this issue, this video will take you step by step to the different components of the week's learning module. In addition, it has also come to my attention that participation within the classwork groups has not been evenly dispersed. Remember, you will only receive credit for your contribution to the group. If you are not participating, you will not receive credit. While your grade will be affected in this class for lack of participation, in a real workplace environment, your job would be at risk for lack of participation. I expect to see equal participation and feedback from all group members. One concentration for this week's learning module is analyzing and writing your analysis of organizations and their audiences, which can also be understood as their hiring committees. Having a solid understanding of the environment of the organization you are applying to is useful for several reasons. First, you will be able to assess the environment you are looking to be a part of and determine if your interests and goals match those of the organization you are applying to. Second, understanding the organization is similar to understanding the context of the rhetorical situation. Understanding what is currently occurring within the organization will help you to tailor your cover letter and resume to the current needs and interests of the organization. In addition, having a good sense of who the hiring committee will be, as well as their expectations for successful applicants, will help you to tailor your cover letter and resume to that specific organization. You will find the assignment guidelines for analyzing the organization and audience within this week's learning module. To practice analyzing an organization and audience, I have selected 5 organizations for you to choose from. You will select one of the 5 organizations and do an analysis of the organization and audience using the handout Organization and Audience Analysis Guidelines. This activity will be done through this week's class discussion board. Within the discussion board for this week, you will post your practice analysis for what you will be doing within your job application portfolio. Within your job application portfolio draft, however, you should have the analysis of the organization and audience or hiring committee of the organization you are applying to. In addition, this week will also build upon what was done last week. Last week, you were to find a job that you would like and are currently qualified to apply to. In addition, we read and learned about writing effective cover letters and resumes. This week, you will be writing your cover letter and resume for the job listing you found. Remember that when writing these documents, having a strong sense of the rhetorical situation, especially who the audience or hiring committee is and what discourse community they are a part of, is crucial. Do not forget that thinking that a single cover letter and resume can be created that is appropriate for every position is a mistake. Instead, these documents should be created with a particular job and organization you have selected in mind. Therefore, the analysis of the organization and the audience is important when submitting a job application portfolio. As you move through this week's learning module, remember that your cover letter and resume are the first glimpses employers have of your writing skills. Be sure to keep this in mind as you analyze the organization, the hiring committee, and begin drafting your cover letter and resume. Your draft of the job application portfolio is also due this week, and so you will also be reviewing your peer review group members' drafts of their analysis, cover letters, and resumes. Remember that the draft of the job application portfolio should be submitted to both the assignment section of this week's learning module as well as to the peer review workshop group's discussion forum. If you need help in how to submit your assignment to the peer review, there is a tutorial within the video for week 5. For those of you who have been actively participating in the discussion forum as well as in your classwork group, you all have continued to do a wonderful job on the assignments. I look forward to reviewing your drafts of the job application portfolio. Keep up the good work.